to another edition of Jack Legal Productions. With me today, I have my brother-in-law, Sal Agliata, who I've known for 20 years. How you doing today, Sal?
Good. It's last wine.
Last wine. See, I take care of him. And he has that Patriot shirt on, too, but I'm going to be nice about that. I have a lot of respect for him. We're going to talk about it.
You got no choice. It's in Boston.
Anyways, I'm going to ask Sal a couple of questions and see what he has to say. Sal, my first question I have for you is, when did you become a season ticket holder for the New England Patriots?
I'd say it'd be about 1994.
1994. Why did you become a season ticket holder?
Well, to be honest with you, I wasn't a huge football fan at the time. My cousin was in it. He wanted to know if I was going to go with him because he wanted an extra seat. It was him and his son, and I ended up going and I ended up falling in love with the team.
I think you made a wise choice for some reason. Okay.
Yeah, we were one of the lucky ones. I mean, at that point, Patriots weren't that great, and we actually got to choose exactly where we wanted to sit and where we had kids around. And well, he had a kid around. I didn't have any kids at the time, but we ended up being in the called family section when the kids drink.
It doesn't help me right now, does it?
Nope. That's all right. I don't like cold beer and 0-degree weather, so I'm good.
That's true. Okay, now, we met you a couple years after that. Do you remember the first game that we went to in 1996?
Yeah, that was 1996 with the Jacksonville game. And, that was a pretty intense game towards the end.
It was an intense game because the Pats blew like a 14-point lead.
Yeah.
And they got into overtime, and Adam Vinatieri, who I believe was a rookie at the time, had missed 2 field goals in regulation, hit one through barely, and the place went berserk. It was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about today's team, Mr. Aguilar.
Yeah.
So what do you think about all the fun that's going on, unfortunately, about Deflategate and Tom Brady?
Well, I think that, maybe people would call me biased in this video outside the Boston era, but I really think that Brady's getting a really raw deal out of this whole thing. Everybody's really accusing him of cheating, which I personally feel is a compliment because what everybody in the country is saying is it's impossible to do what he's doing without cheating. I think he's doing it. So that's where I feel that. I really feel that he should teach Goodell in the league a lesson after this whole thing is over. He takes a 4-game suspension, take the league and Goodell to court, and do it under federal laws and see where they end up with that. I think he'll prove his point.
Even though I'm a Bronco fan, I absolutely agree with him on that. The Pats have got screwed big time with losing a draft pick, actually over a couple of years, and Brady potentially taking a 4-game suspension, which is not warranted. In the CBA, there's a rule there where you can just get, I think it's a $50,000 fine for the team that offends with the deflated footballs. And that's it. The Pats should have been fined. End of story. The Super Bowl against Seattle moves on. And this is never talked about again. It's on like 18 months now, which is disgusting. So the next question I have for you is, why do the Patriots seem to throw the ball 75 to 85% of the time? When I think if you run the ball just a little bit, you might keep Brady from getting smacked around like he did at the end of last season.
Well, in saying that, I think that you do have a good point as far as them not running enough. I think that the beating he took last year may change that a little bit. But in reality, it's been working for them. The last 8-10 years, how can they deny not doing it when it's been working? I mean, how many AFC championships have they gone to? How many Super Bowls have they gone to? Some lost some, won some. But overall, that game plan does work for them. They have a great tight end. They're hopefully supplemented with another great tight end this year. And it's been working. I would like to see another running back in there and maybe help them protect a little bit and give them a little bit of differential with the defense going up against them. But potentially it's been working for them. That's why.
That's a pretty good answer, but I'd like a little bit more because at the end of the year last year when Brady was getting smoked, especially against the Broncos in the championship game, a good running game can slow down a pass rush. Try doing that. I know they only have LeGarrette Blount, who I think is horrible. Maybe they drafted someone this year. I don't know much about the Pats draft. There's still Arian Foster out there, who I don't know why they wouldn't pick up because he's an outstanding running back. He could complement Lewis, who's good at catching the ball out of the backfield as well. All right. Next question. What are your thoughts on some of the other teams in the rest of the league? Who's a patch challenger, basically?
Well, I think a lot of teams really focus on the patch this in the last few years. They've always been so they get their most attention with whoever team they play, even if it's I hate to say it, so basically teams are a lot better. A lot more teams challenge the Patriots because of their era, what they've been accomplishing. So you're even going to get those teams like the Cleveland teams and the Tennessee teams that are really going to try their hardest on them and put their best game plan together they can for them. So I think a lot of it has to do with that. And then you get some of these, and obviously the good teams like the Green Bay and the Denver and the Seattle teams. Those guys, they have people in place to take care of business. And when you're the rivalry as far as good teams, they're going to put their best foot forward.
Cleveland's not going to challenge them because they're Cleveland.
No, right.
The rest I can agree with you. I know what you're saying.
I mean, what teams do you feel that might give them more of a challenge?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is one of them. Yeah, I agree with you there.
I think Pittsburgh definitely will.
Yeah.
Baltimore could. Denver might. Depends on Mark Sanchez. I'm not sure. I'm hoping he does well, but.
Well, I think the people automatically really underrate him. I mean, he's in the league, and I think he's not. He hasn't been with a great defense, and now he will be. And I think that's going to make a big difference there.
Yeah, it helps to have Von Miller and Marcus Ware. Akeem Talib on your team at all.
Right.
All right, well, Sal, I want to thank you for doing this video with me. I really appreciate it. It's fun.
Thank you. It was fun for me, John.
Thank you. You have a
Thank you.
good one now. Take care.
All right.